Yo, I'm Colin.
Norika.
This is the
Bench.
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 Yeah.
B-E-N-C-H. Nope.
Happy Easter, everybody. Well,
Easter's gone. Long weekend.
Long weekend. Even if you're not celebrating Easter, you're celebrating a long weekend. So we hope that everybody was well rested after rocking. And,
April's vibes because it's just like short
vibes.
week. If you're working, it's just like short week, long weekend, long
if
weekend.
you're not working,
long weekend. Just take the week off. Extra long weekend.
Yeah, so
vibes.
it was that. I mean, South Africa was
We're rocking.
joyous celebration over this past weekend. So, yeah.
How you doing?
I'm alright, and you? Can't complain.
I'm okay. All I did was sleep, to be fair.
Well, you weren't rocking in the streets.
No.
And we can hear now that her voice is actually...
Have a voice, guys. That's my towel. No pickled fish, Colin.
No pickled fish.
I've actually
gladly.
never eaten. Have you eaten pickled fish before?
No, I have not eaten pickled fish because I'm a sane person.
No, you can't say that because I think it's part of South African culture. Like everyone has a thing,
I don't care.
and it's
I don't eat pickled fish because I actually know what food is. I don't eat tripe because I'm also a sane person. You know, those things that I just don't like. You know, if you like it, eat better food.
does
But
mom
if you
do?
don't, yeah. Well, I'm not fancy.
Colin's fancy. That's
Yeah.
what my mom does, guys. For fancy. Colin's fancy. Bougie.
You don't eat the things either, so I don't know why you're acting like that, but it's fine. She straightens her hair once, all of a sudden now she thinks she's...
Don't come attack
Yeah.
my hair, okay?
But it's fine.
Don't come attack my
Chat
hair.
about the football.
I am here to chat about the football. We spent the week in mourning, grieving, 5 stages of grieving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're back to normal life now.
We went back to the bread and butter. That's what the commentator said. The bread and butter, which is the DStv Prem, which is super exciting. But
Yeah.
before we start speaking about the bread and butter, there was some CAF going on. So Kaizer Chiefs beat Wydad Casablanca 1-0. They're still third in the log.
They are, but they level on points.
Level on points. Going into the last game in the group stages, they play second, Horoya. So that's like do or die.
That's like a final.
They win that game,
Yeah,
they're in it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
lose the game,
they're out of it.
they're out of it.
So we need a back Chiefs. We hope that you guys actually do get the 3 points and qualify to the next round. So please.
Sundowns, goalless draw against Al Hilal.
Of
Still not losing though.
where they from though?
Al Hilal of Sudan.
Yeah.
Sudan got some ballers.
Sudan.
Sudan held Sundowns, but they could still be on a
What?
unbeaten
Group stage run. Yeah, I think they didn't get the win because it was just PTSD of what happened, you know, the week before that we won't talk about. But yeah, still
Or
a point
maybe
gain.
because they're on top of their
It's a point gain,
And it
you
doesn't
know.
matter.
They're gonna go unbeaten. So
first
yeah.
in their group, easy vibes. In the Confed Cup, Al Ahly and Orlando Pirates will also goalless draw.
Yeah, not Pizzo's Al Ali.
How many Al Ahlis are there?
It's multiple. I think Pizzo's one is the best one,
Okay.
right? And then you get the ones all over the other countries. You know, I think these guys are from Guinea. You know, Pirates got the draw, so I mean,
Second in their group, still.
Yeah.
It's looking good for the...
it's early days for them. I mean, that's only 3 games played, and you know, there's still a lot of football to be played on that.
So, yeah. So, we're going forward into Africa. Not in the AFCON, but in other African competitions. South Africa is being represented. But let's talk about the bread and butter. I love commentators
The
because...
staple.
The staple. The DStv Prem. Coach Benni, AmaZulu, 1-0 winners over Black Leopards. Can't be surprised.
Can't be surprised.
Black Leopards are cemented on that bottom.
Yeah, they
Probably like
bottom
relegated.
feeders.
Do
Yeah,
we,
they
do we
probably
start calling it now?
last 12-10 games of the season. They, unless something dramatically changes, they're going down. You know, but I mean, Coach Benni now 10 games unbeaten. You know,
Third.
all
up
of a
there.
sudden these men are third, and I think the prophecy has come to fruition. You know, we spoke about it in the first episode about the owner talking about a 4th place position, and now all of a sudden you're third. So if you can predict my bank account the next 5 years, please, sir, do so.
Swallows Golden Arrow 1-1. Swallows are just, you know, marking off these draws.
Another draw. I mean, it's 12 draws. They've drawn more than they've actually won games this season, which, I mean, as long as you're not losing, you know, silver linings and everything. But I think the biggest plus out of the game was, yet again, added time equalizer. You know, at the end of the game, it's just that spirit that they keep on.
From their captain.
You know?
What's it called? But Arrows did go up in the game.
They did.
They went 1-0 up a goal by Brandon Persona. I can't tell which one is on the field because they're twin brothers.
Yeah, I know they go by the middle names.
Seth, yeah, but I still can't tell them. I can't tell, like, if I had to see both of them, which one's which. But like, we've spoken about it, and I've said, Golden Arrows, solid team. Coach, solid coach. He's really, like, instilled confidence, instilled good work ethic. And I've spoken about Brandon in that midfield and how he is just a smart player.
I mean,
he like football knowledge,
the
guys.
The goal that he scored just showed it. I mean, it was the typical, like, Poor Scholes-esque late run into the box, to get the lead for them. And I mean, he's been playing well the entire season. I don't think I've watched the game. It's very few, maybe like 5 minutes in the game where he hasn't played well. But other than that, like, he's been balling out the entire season.
Composure.
Personally, I'd have to put him up there of like the top midfielders I've watched this season, It's just that he's relatively new. I mean, he's 26.
Yeah.
But he's still relatively new.
In a South African context.
In a South African context, you're relatively new on the scene and you're still, like, trying to build your career. I think next season is the season, if they finish in the top 8, most likely are going to finish in the top 8. It's going to be the season where he's, like, kicks on and actually makes a name for himself in the league,
Arrow's coach, post-match, was quite disappointed.
Oh, for the draw.
Yeah, he said that I think because he knows how good the team is and how they have been playing, they were just lacking in certain parts. And certain players didn't pitch up and perform. And he just expected more.
Yeah, I think especially if you concede a goal in the last minutes, it all just boils down to concentration of the team. And you expect professional footballers to be concentrating from the beginning to the end of the game, So I don't crucify them and be like, yo, like, you shouldn't.
I wouldn't, but I guess as a coach,
it's a point gain, especially against the Swallows team who have been unbeaten at home this season. So to leave that stadium with a point, it's commendable for the boys.
Cape Town City, Baroka FC ended 0-0. I don't know what's going on with Cape Town. We've spoken about it.
Yeah.
I think I've hyped them up. In my head, Cape Town City was a 9 out of 10, but they're a solid 6.
They're solid 6. I mean,
6.5,
they've duped us all. They've duped us all.
I think it was the nice kids, I think it was the vibes.
I can officially say that we've all been duped by Cape Town City, guys. It was the attractive football. It was just the culture. It was like, oh my word, like, this is vibes. And then all of a sudden,
vibes doesn't get you 3 points. They don't win the games. They don't
points.
get you a league. They don't get you trophies. Big up to Baroka. I don't know, like, is it a big for Baroka to hold Cape Town to a goalless draw? Are they just both similar teams and they both deserve the results?
I don't think it's a big up anything if a team only has 1 win in the last 10 games. So, I mean, big L's to both of the teams for not actually winning the games. But, I mean, Cape Town City especially, it's a hot L.
Keep it moving. Bloemfontein Celtic, do you want to go? 2-1, Bloem won against TS Galaxy. What happened, Carl? Tell us. Tell us about the win.
When I tell you about top tier football knowledge and the people want to question my knowledge, fam. And I told you, Bloemfontein Celtic, we're just winners. We're winners, fam. Okay.
It wasn't a pin.
Objectively, it wasn't a pin. Right.
But
in football, in life, it's give and takes. Sometimes you get things that you don't deserve, and then things that you deserve get taken away from you.
Wydad penalty shout should have been a pin then. For TS Galaxy.
Again, in life,
that should have been a pin.
Naturally.
But you agree that it should have been a pin. If Bloem got a pin, the Wydad shout in the box when he was taken out by the defender and the Bloem keeper, that should have been a pin.
At the end of the day, the final whistle got blown, and we move on with our lives. Bloemfontein Celtic got 3 points. TS Galaxy got 0 points. That's the difference between winning and losing at the end of the day. It's those small decisions. But winners.
Colin writes notes about Bloem, guys. And he goes in on his notes. Like he wrote, Bloemfontein is the city of roses.
The city of roses.
What does that have to do with the football?
I don't know, but it sounded nice. It's just general knowledge for the people. Nice things come from the city of Bloem. I'm not even from there, but I feel like I'm an adopted son of Bloemfontein. You get what I'm saying?
Goodness gracious. Stop. We move forward. Maritzburg United versus Chippa United.
Definitely game.
5-1.
Definitely.
5-1.
Yeah, you heard right.
5 goals from Maritzburg United, who, for the large part of the season, were in relegation.
Like proper.
They're still
like
kind of in
bottom,
relegation. They're flirting with it. But before they were
they were there.
down bad.
They were there.
5-1. I think in the beginning, when Chippa scored, I don't know, like when you score, you're meant to improve.
Yeah, you know, like go forward, like not.
But when
Just
Chippa
regress.
scored, it was like the wheels just came off.
Yeah.
Then the doors came off. And
Yeah.
now there was nothing. They were walking.
And the car wasn't moving.
And they were walking. There was
Yeah.
no car around them. Everything
Yeah.
got taken from
Ugh.
them. 5 goals. Let's talk about my boy Kutumela. My guy.
Baller.
My
5
guy.
and 5. Well, he scored 2, so
He
that's
scored
6 and
2,
5.
6 and 5.
You know, so he's scoring more than actually the games that he's been playing. I think it's 11 goals all comps, 9 goals in the league. He should have started for Bafana. Maybe we wouldn't be out of the AFCON, that maybe things would have happened.
When we were looking for goals against Ghana and we did not get the goals, why was my man Kutumela not on the field scoring goals? Do you know what? But I've moved on, guys. I've moved on. As I said, I started
You get me?
5 stages of we moved on. We keep it moving.
Yeah, I wish I had like a time machine. Just rewind time, like sub him on. Things would have been different, but yeah, we move. He had a great weekend.
His second goal. The commentator said it was like sticking your hand in a lucky packet and
Pulling out a
if
diamond.
you know, if you know, you know, and pulling out a diamond.
The
The
That's
way
what he said.
he came into
Yeah.
that second goal, his positioning outside the box, the ball being played out and like running into it.
Yeah,
and
off
just-
the half volley. That's not easy. It's not an easy technique to pull off. Anybody who
Guys.
knows that's not easy
Guys.
to do, and he did it brilliantly. It's definitely at least like goal of the season. I can't remember a goal being better than the one that he scored. I mean, maybe Mobara's one against Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
Was better, but definitely up
It
there.
wasn't like Chippa United did not have chances.
Yeah,
It just seemed like Maritzburg's keeper, Engelhardt, really came out. I think that was the difference because the Chippa United keeper would come out like on a one-on-one or try to rush the attacker, and he just didn't do it with as much confidence as Engelhardt did. Quim could have scored, guys. My boy Quim
Yeah,
could have been on.
They fumbled.
Could have been on the score sheet, but they didn't. And then Jose Ali Mezzo, who I think scored the first goal for Maritzburg United in the PSL season.
Against Chippa. Wait, who did they play?
The first goal.
The first goal that they played against Chippa, I was right. Against Chippa United, he scored that first goal, and now he scored the last of the 5.
Also a really nice goal that he scored
Everything
as well.
comes full circle in life.
Guys, Maritzburg United. KZN teams just had a good week.
They had
eh?
a good weekend. People from KZN, I mean, nothing bad over here this side, guys. If you want
Just
a nice
vibes.
life, come to KZN.
It's just sun is shining.
Sun is shining.
It's shining.
Shining,
It's
fam. Sun is shining.
We are glowing. Golden Arrows up there. AmaZulu up there. Maritzburg United being like a phoenix rising out of the ashes.
Phoenix rising out of the ashes.
5-1.
Well said.
Getting out of relegation. A lot of football to look forward to, Colin. Stellenbosch against AmaZulu. That will be in Stellenbosch. I don't know. I backed the boys Stellenbosch to get a win.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
All this talk about Coach Benni and how much people from KZN actually produce winning things. Do you
Yes,
actually
I do.
support your team to pick up?
Guys, I am a lover of football. Just good football, okay? Let's just respect. I respect good football no matter which team is playing it.
I think all you gotta say here is Nurika is a KZN sellout, guys. She forgot her roots. She forgot where she came from.
Oh
She
my
doesn't support
goodness.
The team.
You are sitting here with the Bloem shit. Have you even been to Bloemfontein?
The conversation is not about me.
Have
right?
you been to
The
Bloem?
conversation is not about
Where
me.
is
We're
Bloem?
talking about you.
Where
I've
is
been
it?
to Bloem. I've driven literally. Bloem is so small. As soon as you drive
It's
in,
not even.
you're
Oh
already
my
out.
goodness, Bloem is big.
You're already out. So
Goodness
it doesn't matter where
gracious.
I've been.
Cape Town City, Supersport United. I don't think that's like a game much to talk about. They seem like they're quite evened out, to be fair.
Yeah, I guess it's also two just underachieving teams going up against each other currently.
And then I think a game that I would look forward to is Golden Arrows Bloemfontein Celtic. Who do you think's gonna win?
I mean, if you know
My money's on Golden
the
Arrows.
top tier football knowledge.
Golden Arrows. Colin has second
football
tier,
knowledge.
second tier football knowledge. Second tier football knowledge. I think Golden Arrows is going to beat your team.
Nah.
But the bread and butter is back, guys. Dstv, I hope that we're going into a second week. You are now over our national team crisis. Nseki is out.
Nseki is out.
There have been rumors that Coach Benni should come in.
Yeah.
Don't
There's a
think
lot
he
of
should
rumours
leave. I
flying
don't
in
think he
the
should
rumor.
leave. I don't think he should leave
Yeah.
AmaZulu. Someone said Pizzo from Al Ahly, but I don't
I
think
he should leave either.
I don't think he's gonna leave Egypt.
Yeah.
Gavin Hunt at Kaizer Chiefs.
People say that he's washed.
Is
you
he
know?
done out
He's
here?
washed, so you don't know if he can actually do the job. I mean, it's quite interesting to see who might actually take the job. I think we might know in like the next couple months, especially with the qualifiers coming up. But yeah,
I don't know what's going to happen. Drop a comment. Let us know how you feel about hashtag Nseki is gone. He's out of here. But who will be his replacement? And do you think Bloemfontein Celtic are going to beat Golden Arrows? Golden Arrows, who are in the top 4 on the log. Golden Arrows, AmaZulu, Maritzburg. Not top 4, but they are there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's always love. You know the vibes. Bye.